Hello everyone, welcome back to Miss Now Speaks, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how to do integration. If you have watched my previous videos on differentiation, today we're going to do integration, which is the exact opposite of differentiation. If you can still remember, when we have a function, we would like to find its differentiation. So its differentiation is actually f times x, right? Or if we have a function in terms of y, then the derivative or the differentiation is dy dx. So right now we're going to do integration. So what exactly is integration? Is the exact opposite of dy dx. Meaning to say we're going to give you a function that is in terms of derivative form. So in terms of dy dx. And I would like you to find the original function. So what is the original function? We use integration. Okay, so let's move on to the examples to get it started. So how do you do the integration? You can see a symbol that looks like an elongated F and S. Okay, so it looks something like that. Let's look at the formula for integration. So the integration says that if you have an expression, okay, in terms of ax power n, which is very similar to our example for derivative, and you want to integrate it, of course, against x, but you can also integrate it against whichever unknowns that you have. The formula says that because it's the exact opposite of derivative, so first of all, we have to add 1 to the power, which is the exact opposite of what we have done for derivative, whereby the power minus 1, right? And then you divide by the new power. Okay, and we're going to plus a c here because the constant here, if you're going to derivative, you have no difference, you're going to get a 0 as well. Right? So therefore, we're just going to plus a c because we're not sure that the original expression has this constant or not. So this is the formula that we're going to use. And let's go back to some examples. So what if you have now this integrate, let's say integrate 6x against x. So what does the integration formula say? You have to plus 1 to the power, and the original power is already 1, so plus 1 equals 2 divided by the new power. And don't forget to plus c. So again, always simplify wherever you can, and therefore the answer is 3x plus c. Now if you're not sure, if you just want to check whether this one here gives you 6x or not, you can always do derivative, and remember that the derivative is bring the power down from multiply with the 3 and power minus 1, and if c is a number, you derivative, you actually get 0. So wow, it's the same answer, right? So you can always check back. Okay, let's move on to another example here. So we're gonna have this here and power 3. So what is the integration? And when you do is the power plus 1 divided by the power and plus c. So wherever you can do simplification, simplify, otherwise we can just put the answer as it is. We can do one more example. So we're going to have 4x 7, and therefore when you plus 1 to the 7, I have this. So again, do wherever you can to simplify it. So like this. Okay. Alright, if you have an example now where your x at the bottom, or it is a reciprocal function, and just like how you would do for your derivative, you will want to bring your x up so that you can see things easier as it is in the same row. And now you practice the same integration formula whereby you take a negative 2 plus 1, and that gives you negative 1. So you know that this whole entire thing will be just like that. And you can also have integration of a square So again, the square root power is half, right? So always like to change any square root or norm root to a power so that it's easier to deal with, okay? And then now you can see clearly that the half plus 1 is actually 3 over 2. And you're going to have divide by 3 over 2, right? Because this is the integration formula. So what happens next is when you divide 3 over 2, you're actually multiplying 2 over 3. So it becomes 14x over 3 plus c. Alright, so there you go, a simple formula on integration. Make sure you subscribe to Miss Now Speak so that you can continue to learn mathematics with me. Till then, bye bye. Take care.